Hey Earth Signs, welcome back to my channel. This is Jen with Lighthouse Oracle, bringing you the energy forecast for the upcoming week. So this is for all the way until March 21st. Whenever you come across this reading, there may be a message for you. So this is for all of my Earth signs, whether you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to get started with the tarot cards to give me an idea of what the incoming energy is going to look like, and then we're going to get additional messages and advice from the oracle cards and closing with the charms. All of the decks that I use in my readings can be found in the description box down below. So let's get started. This week is quite an eventful week. Daylight savings time, if you're in the US, is daylight savings time like all over? I don't really know. But depending on where you live, daylight savings time may be beginning, so springing forward an hour, I believe. Also St. Patrick's Day, and the first day of spring, and the end of Pisces season, which is also resembles the new year, new astrological year coming on the 20th. So lots of moving pieces. Also, we just had a new moon in Pisces. So I hope you all had a really good time manifesting. New moon's all about new energy. So whatever you wanted to manifest or your intentions for manifesting are it's kind of like let your imagination take wind. So whatever your heart's desire is. So let's see what else. Let's get 6 cards. Oop. Wow, that's amazing. Earth signs, look at you. Starting anew, I see. 6 of Wands. Emotional fulfillment. Let's get 3 more. What is the incoming energy for Earth signs for this week? Ooh, okay, so we'll get perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, so first that came out last. Okay, just do it this way. So really nice energy that I see coming in for this week. We have the full 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and 8 of Cups. So a lot of water energy, a little bit of air, and a lot of water energy. But I see a fresh start coming in terms of a lot of things. I feel like the incoming week is a bit of a dream come true. I'm kind of getting in terms of emotional abundance and fulfillment. The 10 of Cups talks a lot about that love, that emotional fulfillment, essentially. Look at this happy, like the happy rainbow and the cups, and it's like very joyous, a lot of emotional fulfillment. The 6 of Wands talks about victory, that type of energy of feeling victorious and feeling abundant and feeling really, really good about yourself. Maybe public recognition, maybe you're being recognized for your work. The 6 of Pentacles represents balance and generosity and giving. Maybe you'll be giving gifts or you're receiving gifts. But the energy of 6 of Pentacles is very fair. So it's a very, I give, you give. Yeah, I give to you, I receive. It's an equal balance of give and take. The Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, emotionally nurturing energy, very nurturing, tender, loving, very abundant in terms of emotional fulfillment. She's very focused on her own cup. The 8 of Cups represents a retreat, a walking away from something, perhaps moving on, leaving things that no longer serve you. And I kind of see this as like a new cycle. Of course, like I mentioned before in the beginning of before this reading, we're closing in on Pisces season. So a lot of emotions may be stirring up to kind of nudge you into a direction of a new beginning. and walk away from things that no longer serve in order to start this new beginning. And it comes from recognizing your own insights of, you know, what makes you feel more fulfilled with this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is she's very understanding of her own emotions. She's very intuitive. She's very compassionate. She's very insightful. So she recognizes the things that fill her cup and the things that drain her, and she's leaving the things that are draining her in order to start anew. And so I feel like, I mean, these are really, really good energies. The number 6 may be really prominent as well. The 6s are very, and they're very balanced numbers. So 3 and 3, 6. 6 is like a very balanced number. Also seeing these 2 here. I don't know why, but I got the yin yang symbol in my head. So one looks like this and the other one is like a 6 but backward, 69. But I'm kind of getting that harmonious energy coming in this week. Maybe things, you know, this new beginning for you is allowing you to bring in this more harmonious, peaceful, balanced, victorious energy, which is really beautiful. So yeah, I don't really have that much to say. I mean, these are all really, really good cards. The 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing victory and gifts. Maybe you're being awarded for something. You're recognizing your power. You're recognizing your power to step away from situations that don't serve you. And that may have been draining you in the past because you're recognizing that you have to fill up your own cup and that you have to nurture your own emotions and kind of be that nurturing parenting energy for yourself. And that'll definitely help you during this week. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, let's look into the Oracle cards. I'm kind of like, I'm not getting any other messages. I'm definitely, I mean, the Fool being the prominent, the only major arcana here, it's very significant of a new beginning, of a fresh start. And I feel like maybe it's like closing off new cycles. See, that 8 of Cups is like finally closing those cycles that don't serve you, that drained you, that made you feel unwanted, and that made you feel, you know, small. And you're going towards victorious energy because of that, because you're kind of stepping into this new, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to my music, do my thing, you know, we're just gonna see we're gonna let the chips fall where they may, kind of thing. So that's really interesting. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you for this incoming week. Earth signs. I feel like maybe this Pisces season, because we did have a new moon in Pisces, it maybe triggered you a lot to recognize because I'm kind of getting that feeling like earth signs are very practical. And so sometimes they may be a lot more illogical than emotional, but perhaps the Pisces season has triggered these emotions to come up so you can address them. So you can recognize where these emotions are coming from, and so that you can address them accordingly, and you can walk away from certain things that don't serve you. You know, it's kind of like chipping away at stuff that, you know, you're kind of molding yourself. You're finding things that are like, okay, yeah, I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel good. We're gonna chip that away. That doesn't make me feel good. We like this, so we're gonna add this to us. It's kind of, I'm getting like a chipping and adding kind of things that serve and don't serve to create a new version of us, which is amazing. So also communication is key coming in. New moon in Gemini. So we did have that new moon energy. So manifestations, intentions, communication is key in regards to, you know, perhaps speaking your truth in regards to your emotions, in regards to things that you're walking away from. I'm kind of getting this 8 of Cups is like, should be here. In a sense that, you know, this is kind of that last hurdle to go through in order to start this new beginning. Or it's kind of like here, right? It's like, I recognize that I'm the Queen of Cups, that I need to fulfill my own cup. And in order to do so, I need to walk away from this You see how these two chalices are very different in shape? Well, yeah. And so I feel like perhaps it's like recognizing your own cup that needs to be fulfilled, and these are not the ones that are for you. And so starting anew that way. But communication with yourself, with others, with those people around you that bring you this joyous, abundant energy may be key to, or just communication in general may be key to recognizing your emotional truths, your, those things that do resonate with you and your growth towards this new beginning. So that's really interesting. Let's see what other message Spirit has for earth signs for this incoming week. I'm kind of like losing my breath a little. Interesting. Let's see, what other... Oh, okay. I saw solitude, but then I reshuffled, so maybe solitude has been played a key role in your walking away from things that no longer serve you. Sometimes when we're in solitude, we get a lot more clarity because we don't have external energies kind of affecting our decision making or influencing our energies. So aging, interesting. So this one says, I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So maybe this has to do with, we're constantly aging. We're always, we're growing as people, and our earthly bodies are growing. And so I feel like this week may be a kind of a game changer in terms of how you take care of yourself, in terms of, being this vessel. Is like, instead of, especially with this Queen of Cups here, you're learning how to nurture yourself in terms of, emotional fulfillment, emotional abundance. You're like, okay, well, if I am this beautiful vessel and I'm always, it's like I'm growing older, so I want to bring in more of this beautiful energy, and it's like I don't have time, and I don't want to, continue to stay in energies that don't serve me, and that energies that don't align with me and are not of love, or are not of peace and of harmony and equal give and take. And that's where this Queen, I'm definitely getting heavy. Like, I am staring, like this Queen of Cups energy is like popping out at me especially. So getting in tune with, in touch with your feelings, in touch with your emotions, and recognizing where in areas of that are like the energy may be lacking in terms of love. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could also be love of friendship, of family, of career, love of, life, just in general, things, trying to, I'm kind of getting that quality over quantity, for sure, that kind of an energy. Like, I'd rather have 5, like, very close, very, very, like, best friends, very that inner circle, rather than 100 acquaintances. And so that kind of tends to happen as we're aging, is like, we're recognizing, I'd rather have like 5 solid friends that I can go to, like solid people I can rely on, rather than 100 people that just probably won't even answer their phone, and I'm kind of, it all has divine timing, right? I guess. So that's what I'm seeing. Also, I'm seeing a lot of blue, so a lot more of that throat chakra energy, a lot of more of that watery energy, emotions, tying your emotions. Your heart chakra and your throat chakra are really close together, right? So tying those energies together, because there's more of that. See, it's really interesting because I'm seeing that greenish. See, there's that greenish here, greenish all over. Also blue. So that greenish blue energy is combining speaking more from your heart, speaking your truth through love rather than from your logical mind, allowing your heart to speak its truth. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty dope. Let's look at, I have the Sacred Self-Care Oracle cards. So let's see what form of self-care may be the most helpful during this week for Earth signs. Yeah, I feel like because Earth signs are very practical and stable and very associated with that root chakra energy, And I feel like this week is kind of that shift to go a little bit higher, right? The next levels are the, sacral, solar plexus, but also the heart and the throat chakras. So the heart and the throat are those, of faith, of love, of unconditional love and unlimited love, like it says here. And speaking your truth and being authentic, your most authentic self. And being the most authentic self comes with being vulnerable, but in the end, I feel like, especially communication is being honest, not only with others, but with yourself as well. Let's see what form of self-care will be the most significant for Earth signs for this incoming week. Form of self-care will be the most important. Oop, there we go. Okay, we're gonna take those ones. So we have a journal and deep breathing. And I like how both of them are 9s, so 29 and 19. So let's see these. Beautiful, beautiful. So maybe journaling your thoughts, right? Keeping track of, maybe you're getting to know yourself a lot more. You're feeling more. So maybe writing down those feelings, keeping a daily or weekly journal, kind of to keep track, and you'll start to see patterns that pop up during your day and during your week that may, influence your decision making. And so it could be like, oh, okay, well, I'm feeling, if you see a common thread of your mornings being particularly not well, how can we shift that? How can we change that? How can we bring about higher energy and higher vibrations in the morning so we can start off strong? That's kind of what I'm getting. Also, journaling can help. It makes your thoughts a lot more tangible because you can see it now, rather than all these thoughts in your head just kind of jumbled in the air. It's like putting it down on paper so you can see all your thoughts a lot more clearly. So that may be significant. Also, deep breathing, air energy with the breathing, communicating, just taking a deep breath before you speak, kind of that. It's giving your chakras a chance to align, your heart and your throat to align before you speak, before you express yourself. Taking a deep breath so you can connect with the present rather than any anxieties of the past or the future. So that's what I'm seeing. Yep. Let's look into your charms, and we're going to end the reading after that. I am going to follow the little diagram thing. Let's see what are the energies coming in for Earth signs this week. Okay, so a lot of piled up charms. So, we have these pair of keys, so perhaps unlocking something. Perhaps there's a gateway that's being unlocked, perhaps maybe something that you've been keeping locked away, it's finally being unlocked and finally being recognized. And it's a pair of keys, so perhaps that in another person. Or, another, it's like almost like it's identical, so the same but different. We also have this charm of Imagine. So this new moon in Pisces was also in line with Neptune, which Neptune is a planet of imagination. So imagining where you want to be when you feel this energy. What does this energy look like in the 3D? Yeah, the feeling is like, oh, I feel victorious, but why do you feel victorious? What is the image that is presented in your mind's eye when you feel victorious? Is it, earning an award of some kind? Is it being recognized for something? Is it a promotion? Kind of allowing your imagination to take wind and to kind of narrow down the things that make you feel that way. So the numbers are 9, 7, 3, and 1. So more of that 9, 6-ish energy. 11, so that's 20. Reducing it down to number 2. The number 2 is all about connections. I'm like one plus one person, it's 2. There's also this charm of noted, so maybe taking some notes in terms of how you spend, where you invest in terms of family, and you know where what your investments are. We also have this charm, listen, so 7, 4, 5, and 1 as the numbers. So 17, more like number 8. So always listening, maybe listening to your intuition more, listening to your feelings more, allowing your, instead of just thinking all just logically and practical, it's kind of like, hey, listen to your emotions a little bit more. Your emotions are trying to tell you something or trying to guide you somewhere. Also the number 20, so in terms of work, more that number 2, so connections in terms of work, working on yourself. Also, the number 20 is the Judgment card in the Major Arcana. So a calling, maybe in terms of career, maybe you're having, you know, some realizations in terms of work. There's also this flower here, which I feel like something is blossoming this week for you. I mean, look at all of these energies. A new beginning, that full energy is blossoming for you. We also have, what is this? Oh, we have this little letter J. So maybe someone with the letter J, maybe it's an initial, maybe it's, maybe it have some significance. I also see there's a diamond here, which I got the song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. I don't, yeah. I'm also getting diamond in the rough, so I feel like you're trying to create an everlasting, because diamonds are forever, right? I'm getting so many like diamond commercials, like K Jewelers or something. But also in terms in this home segment here, I definitely see this as being, you know, maybe you're trying to manifest something forever in terms of the home life, or in terms of, yeah, the home. Also time here, being in the love in the home, perhaps divine timing is playing a factor. There's 2 charms, and both of these resemble faith, in my opinion. There's the Christian, the cross, and then we have the star. I don't know if this is the Star of David. I also see this as the star card, so renewal and hope and faith. So more faith in terms of the friends and love section. So definitely a lot of emotional things are coming up this week, and I feel like it's spirits nudge at you to pay attention to those emotions more. But let's zoom in. Let's see, so that is what I have for you. If you see anything else, if something else pops out at you, maybe certain messages or certain names or certain ideas come into your imagination, come into your mind, that may be a message specifically for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go put this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments what you think. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some clarity, some guidance for your week. I mean, it looks amazing. If you get in touch with your intuition and your emotions more, definitely a great week for abundance, emotional abundance especially. I hope that this brought some sort of clarity, a guiding hand to your week. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that, yeah, all of the information is in the description box. And I do hope that you have a great week and that you come back and see me in another reading, okay? Take care, Earth signs. Bye.